Hello friends, today we are going to see kinds of sentences. Before that, what is sentence? A sentence begins with a capital letter and mostly ends with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamatory sign. For example, I am studying English. Where does he work? What an amazing sight! There are four kinds of sentences. First one, assertive or declarative sentences, interrogative or questions sentences, imperative sentences. Also we can call command, request, advice and exclamatory sentences. These are the four kinds of sentences. First we see affirmative and negative sentences. A sentence that make positive statements are called affirmative sentences. The sentences that makes negative statements are called negative sentences. For example, affirmative sentences: I am well. She was present. Girls are playing. Negative sentences: I am not well. Sheila was not present. Girls are not playing. Next we see what is the rules to follow in affirmative and negative sentences. Rules to convert affirmative sentences into negative sentences. First one, we put not after the first verb to make the sentence negative. If the verb is made up of two or more words, example, this girl can read well. My uncle give me money. She must go there. In negative sentence, this girl cannot read well. My uncle will not give me money. She must not go there. Next we see second rules. Not is used in the following sentences to make the verb negative. The verbs are be, is, am, or, was, were, have, had, can, could, will, would, may, might, shall, should, might, ought. Sentences affirmative: they are running. John has learnt his poem. As negative, they are not running. John has not learnt his poem. Next we see the third rule. The following sentence change into the negative by putting do not before the verb. In affirmative, I speak English. As a negative, I do not speak English. These girls sing well. These girls do not sing well. We'll see the differences. Then, fourth rule. In the following sentences, the third person singular of the present tense is changed into the negative form by placing does not before the first verb. We'll see some examples. In affirmative sentence, he writes well. In negative, we can write it as he does not write well. Hari studies hard. Hari does not study hard. Tony tells a lie. Tony does not tell a lie. Next, fifth rule. The following sentence of the past tense change into the negative form by placing did not before the first verb. Example sentences. In affirmative, she lost her work. As a negative, she did not lose her book. He came home. He did not came home. In affirmative, Roma received a prize. As a negative, Roma did not receive a price. We can find the difference in verb. Then we'll see some more examples. Change the following negative sentences into affirmative sentences. The ladies are not hungry. The ladies are hungry. John did not play well. John play well. You should not always come alone. You should always come alone. We did not want to leave. We want to leave. She cannot solve this puzzle. She can solve this puzzle. The water did not freeze in the bucket. The water freeze in the bucket. She does not sing well. She sings well. Some more examples. Change the following affirmative sentences into negative sentences. You are the best swimmer. You look happy. We are friends. My uncle is in London. Put your pencils away. The wolf killed the rabbit. I met a little schoolgirl. Next we see assertive or declarative sentences. A sentence that says or states something is called an assertive or declarative sentences. Example: I go to office every day. I have found my bag. The child is running. She is teaching. Do not come in. Boys are not working. I do not know her. We are not friends. These are examples of assertive or declarative sentences. Next we see exclamatory sentences. A sentence that expresses a strong feeling is called an exclamatory sentence. Example: how beautiful the rainbow is. What an amazing sight. Hooray, we won the match. What a question. Wow, I like it. Alas, she died. How colorful this flower is. These are examples of exclamatory sentence. Next we see interrogative. Interrogative also called as question. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative. We can call it also as question sentence. For example, who is coming to my house? When will you go? Can you write? How many books do you have? Are you happy? These and all examples of interrogative or question sentence. We will see imperative sentence. A sentence that expresses a command, request or advice is called an imperative sentence. For example, do not talk. Eat it at once. Call that boy. Give me this pen, please. Walk in a line, please. Please sit down. Listen to the instruction carefully. These are the examples of imperative sentence. Next, I will give some exercise for you. Mark the type of sentence interrogative, assertive, imperative or exclamatory in the following blanks. First one, I have only one pencil. Where is the parrot? Show me your camera, please. I do not want to buy this. Always speak loud. Do not get angry. Who teaches you English? The bird is in the cage. Answer these questions in the comment box. Thank you.